Hello guys, here we are back again with our Legend stage pick'em this time around. I did do the Challenger stage and it appears they are unavailable, but I got 6 out of I believe 9 total correct. So if you did follow those, you would be on the road to Diamond. It was a bit rough, but we'll get there anyway. So here we go with the Legend stage. I would like to say it'd be easy, but it never really is with stuff like this. So let's just keep it simple off the rip. I think Navi's going to make it through. If Navi don't make it through, I will lose my mind. Same goes with FaZe. Either one of these teams could 3-0 as per usual, but just to be completely safe, we only need 5 correct picks, so let's just go with them to advance, be 100% safe. Also, just before we continue with the pick'ems, be sure to check out how to get a free $5 trading with the sponsor SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a great way to get the actual value for your skin and not lose a lot of money while trading for skins that look great. You can easily trade the junk you have sitting around for good investment items that can earn you money over time. And once again, free $5 bonus on your first trade when you sign up. Link at the top of the description. But for now, let's get our diamond coin. Now, this is where things get a bit difficult, I would say, because I feel like it's anybody's game at this point. You had a team like Bad News Eagles and Mao's actually 3-0ing, but the thing is, 2 of those games are best of 1, so it's kind of difficult to say if these teams are going to perform in best of 3s. You have Cloud9, who I believe didn't drop a map of the best of 3s. They might have dropped one at the very end, but I don't remember. All I know is they lost the first 2 best of 1s and then did like really well after that. So first off, I'm going to go with Cloud9. I think they're a really solid team. I think they've shown good results. Losing BO1s really isn't that big of a deal, and I don't really think it's going to affect their long-term performance. I think they're definitely still a favorite to be one of the teams advancing out of all these teams right here. Next, I'm going to go with Liquid. I kind of just have to do this because I'm from NA and I always have to pick an NA team to go through just so I have somebody to root for. They could absolutely choke, but kind of like Cloud9, I think they're a team that's completely capable of beating teams like Sprout, Heroic, and maybe NIP, but like big outsiders, Fnatic, they should not struggle against like any of these teams. I think without a doubt, they should be making it through. And these are best of 3 matches. I believe they're all best of 3 matches. So Liquid should be one of the favorites to advance. That's at least my mindset. Now, teams that I'm probably not going to go with, just so I get this out of the way, Sprout, because, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know a lot about that team. I don't think they have a ton of experience at, like, huge events like this. Maybe they could make it through, but I don't think they're one of the favorites, so I'm not going to go with them. Big is another team that I feel like didn't have really great results in the first few matches of this event. Let's see, like they 2-0 9Z, sure, that's pretty good, but it's 9Z, it's not like it's a top team. Like, we've got much better teams here. They beat Greyhound, which is like, I don't really know what you could count that for in the Legend stage. And then they beat Fury as well, in overtime in the best of 1. So I'm not very confident in their ability to go in here. Next team I'm going to pick is probably just going to be Vitality for the sake of they're a top team. They have big experience at LAN, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They have a lot of experience at LAN. They have good LAN-capable players, even though their results haven't really been the best at the beginning of this event. They did win their best of 3s, and that's really the main thing I'm looking for. The only BO1s they lost was Outsiders and Gamer Legion, which definitely isn't BO1s you should be losing, but I mean, whatever. They won the BO3s. I think they definitely have potential to take this. And honestly, I feel like that's the 5 safest picks you could do here. As for the other teams to advance, I'm going to go with Bad News Eagles #1 because I have been sleeping on that team for far too long, and they've done pretty good. They 3-0'd, as I said earlier in the video, so I'm going to go with them to advance. Mouse is another team that 3-0'd as well. I'm just going to go with them to advance too. I could probably pick them as a 3-0, but I don't really want to waste my 3-0 spot. I want to just have safe teams to advance, and I feel like these are kind of the safer picks. As for the 3-0s, I kind of want to pick Fury as one, even though I don't really think that's going to happen. NIP is another team that, sure, maybe they could 3-0. I think I'm going to go with them as, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't really know who else to pick to 3-0. I never really know. I picked Mouse the first time, and it ended up happening. So, I'm going to go with NIP, sure, it could happen. And then for the final team, the 0-3, I feel like Sprout is probably going to be the favorite for that to happen. So, I probably am just going to go with them. Once again, I don't know a ton about that team. I can't pick Fury of the 3-0 in front of the Brazilian crowd. That's too toxic. Big, I feel like, is probably the other favorite option. And yeah, note that you could absolutely pick Heroic, and I would probably replace them with like Bad News Eagles if you want to be really safe. Obviously, they're like the #7 team in the world. They beat Astralis, Complexity, and they actually lost to Mouse, so I feel like Mouse is a fair pick to go through. They lost to Outsiders as well, so there's a ton of teams you could pick that are like somewhat safer picks, but obviously they aren't all going to make it through. I feel like this is a decent pick. Let me know in the comments what you guys did. Feel free to check out SkinsMonkey as well for that free $5 bonus too. But these are my pick'ems right here. They are locked in. Our challenger stage still doesn't show up. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.